Assalamu alaikum. It's your Nomad Consultant here, and today I'm gonna make you join me. I'm gonna let you join me. Oh, actually, join me. That's probably, you know what? This is the reason why I need to get my coffee. So before I start this trip, I'm gonna get myself coffee. Now, before I used to be a hardcore Starbucks fan, but no, now your boy is a Caffe Nero because I gotta do my boycott representation. Hopefully, if this ceasefire continues, inshallah, and there's no more war, we can go back to Starbucks. But for now, Caffe Nero or any other independent coffee maker. All right, okay, so now this trip that I'm doing today, what am I doing it? Is because I haven't shared with you, now that I moved back to the UK, sorry, that was my phone on the other side. Now that I moved back to the UK, what car I'm driving. Because I'm a Lexus fan, I got myself an old school RX. So I'm going to share with you the RX video and what I'm going to do today with this car. So I'm going to go check out this independent ICE installer and change a few things. At the end of the day, even though I like old school Japanese, they don't come with Android Auto, they don't come with a few good toys. So I decided to buy a few things of Amazon, and I'm not an Amazon affiliate, so I'm not going to put no links in there. But if you were to ask me, let me know. Put in the comments. I will share where I bought it from, so you know. And I'm going to show you before and after. So let me first of all start. I'm going to switch the camera around, and I'm going to show you how the car looks and what I'm rolling with. All right, let's do this. Okay, as you can see here, the Lexus that I got has an old school Mark Levinson premium radio. So I have my CD, MP3 player. It even plays DVD as well, but you know, you can't watch it. It's a hybrid RX400h. So what I'm going to do, no one uses tapes anymore. I use some old school Bluetooth FM transmitter in order to play my music. And as a result of it, I'm like, you know what, I had enough of it. I actually had to buy a few. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I went to the charity shop, and then what I did, got myself a few old school CDs. And I got to give a shout out to the charity shops because, look, when I used to have CDs back in the days, I never kept things as good. And look, the cover is great. The CD is non-scratch, all for 50p. So shout out to the charity shop. Make sure you guys support your local charity shop if you ever need to buy anything that, for example, you have your old car like I do. So yes, so that's basically it. So today, my plan of action is to get this to Android Auto. I'm going to install an in-dash camera because nowadays the way people are driving in the UK is crazy. You want to make sure. So, and then I think maybe if I'm lucky, I might actually change the speakers because the front speakers, I hear a slight little issue. So I know I've got some 6x9s. So yeah, that's it. All right, let's do this. Let me go now get myself some coffee because I need to get awake. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna walk to my nice Kingston Caffe Nero. For those who know Milton Keynes, that's the place to get your coffee. All right, very good place. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, like nearly 15 minutes. This is how popular Caffe Nero is, honestly. Shout out to Caffe Nero. I mean, the coffee is so good that I gotta wait 20 minutes. There was a temptation, I ain't gonna lie, to leave and go to the dark place. But no, I'm waiting for the ceasefire to hold. Then inshallah, I can at least get that coffee for more choices. Because I have to admit, it's a bit like Tesla. You know, they have a supercharger chain that actually allows you to go anywhere. So Starbucks, they're the only place that's usually open after 6 p.m. here in the UK. Up in Dubai, that was a different story. All right, now back to the car. Let me do a quick film of the car so you can see. First of all, I want to apologize. It's really dirty, so I will get it clean at some point. Let's do this. Like I said, very dirty, the car, but hey, try and film it. Now, let's see. What are we going to? First, now I had to unlock the car, but let me see what I'm trying to. So here are the items. One is, of course, made in China. China run things now for all the items. I got reverse sensor and everything. Oh, I just realized. 1 second. Okay, so what are we trying to achieve today? First of all, 6x9 speakers, as you can see here. Then I also have my in-dash camera. Then I also going to have here reverse sensors, maybe depending on the cost. But more importantly, my Android Auto. That's, I think, the most important, because I need to get that. I mean, I like my Lexus old school, but hey, it's time for me to get with the times. All right, let's do this. Okay, so let's recap. I've got my coffee at Caffe Nero. Shout out to Caffe Nero. I'm not being promoted for this, but if you guys want me to promote you, feel free to give me a shout out. All right, that's number one. Number two, got my coffee. Number three, showed you quick around the car, not a proper Nomad's Ride special where I show you the front and back, but I just want to show you quick. I showed you as well what I'm trying to replace, why I got to replace, because I'm still playing old school CDs. I mean, there's some classics in those old school CDs, but still, I got to change them. And then finally, I showed you the items I'm looking to change them. So you'll see a before and after. Now, before I hit the road, now, I wonder if I'm the only one, but besides every time I go for a road trip, I take my little coffee, got my water. And you guys keep little snacks in the car, you know, healthy snacks. You know, it could be Snicker bars, or it could be go ahead fruit slices. So just to kind of keep you distracted. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to hit the road now. I'm going to reach out to the audio installer guy. Maybe if he lets me film him, I might film him. But, you know, I always got to ask people permission before I put them on camera. But until then, you guys take care. I'm going to go and listen to the podcast. I'm going to give a big shout out to Gary V. That guy honestly always motivates me, especially when I feel a bit lazy in posting content. So shout out to Gary V for that. All right, you guys take care, and let's see how this project proceeds to the next step. All right, peace and love. Take care. Assalamu alaikum. It's your Nomad Consultant here. And I can't believe, actually, I was going through some of my footage on the laptop, and I realized that I didn't finish off the video where I was talking about changing the ICE, or the in-car entertainment for the Nomad Lexus, that is, the Lexus RX400h. So I decided, you know what, even though it's been a year, it's a nice sunny day here in Milton Keynes, let me finish and actually share of what I've done. So to give you a quick recap, I had bought some items. I was going to meet an installer. Unfortunately, things didn't go too well. He started off with the speaker, struggled to put the 6x9, claimed it was my fault, even though I had shared the link of the item before I sent it to say, can you install it? Then we tried to install the Android radio that I bought as well, blamed it on myself. He claimed, even though I had shared the link as well, and he was able to install it. And I'll be honest, it was a bit rough around the edges, and so I wasn't that impressed. And then when we tried to switch it on, it couldn't come on. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, with the Lexus, which I'll switch the camera around and I'll show you guys, it actually has a, you know, for the battery to, you know, to measure the hybrid battery and everything, and also to control my AC. It wasn't working for me. So I'm like, you know what? I can't go like this. He goes, no, what I'll do, I'll put the original radio, but I'm going to charge you for that. I'm like, hold up, what do you mean you're going to charge me? You didn't do the job properly. Then he started blaming on me. At that point, I had been on site for nearly 8 hours. And I'm like, at that point, I was really fed up. And nothing really pushes me until I find incompetence masked as accusation as my fault. So I was really upset with that. So me being a gentleman, especially I was not in my local area, and I didn't have time to be starting a fight and causing police drama. So I said to myself, forget it. Just, you know what? I got too many silver whiskers to be starting issues and drama. It's not worth this kind of headache. Just put it back. I'll give you some money for this. Really upset. And then he tried to say, oh, I'll do you a favor by tuning your radio. I'm like, I didn't come here for a radio tune. I can do that myself. It's not that difficult. However, he kind of felt bad, but he didn't want to admit it, because if he had admitted that he had messed up, then that means I would have not been able to pay him anything. Anyway, long story short, I was able to release my frustration by doing what's actually available to many people in the public, just expressing my frustration and my anger and my resentment by leaving a review. And once I did that, I realized I was not the only person out there who had that. So yes, unfortunately, it made me realize sometimes it's just, the Arabic have a saying, and I'll try to say it, and I'll translate right after. Al-Bakhil biyakhsir marratain. The stingy person loses twice in the process. And for me, that's what I felt. I was so frustrated that evening, I just wanted to sell the Lexus and get a brand new car just for the simple Android. And I'm like, no, Nomad, Mohammed, just calm down. You've had a bad experience. Go home, eat some food, drink some coffee. You'll be fine afterwards. And I kind of calmed down afterwards. But yes, that was an experience. So this is the reason why I said to myself, you know what? Can't leave my followers hanging. Let me at least finish off the video. So what I did, I returned the item, got my refund back. Good thing from Amazon. And for those back in the days of eBay, it was a headache to try and get anything back. But thank God now Amazon is much more easier. And that's probably why it's better just to pay that bit extra for that. Bought another item, this time from Alibaba. A bit more riskier, but to be honest, it's difficult to get an Android radio for the Lexus because of all the features in it. Able to do that. I went to Halfords initially I went to them first, but they couldn't do this car. It was too old school for them, or they used to simple German cars, if I'm going to say that. But they installed the camera for me. I paid a bit high price for it, but it was a good job overall. One little issue which I had but I can't really prove it because I wasn't sure if it was them or it was something else. This car had this feature where you press a button and the tailgate would open. Since they put the camera on, it didn't work. So I'm like, okay, forget that. But at least I have great camera features. And then I've also installed the Android Auto. So now the Lexus is enjoying sweet Android Auto. So I'll flip the camera around, show you, and at least conclude. What's also interesting, the time I did the video, it was a Nomad Project Solutions sweater, hoodie, and now I got myself a Nomad Consultant one here, lighter blue, so I kind of kept the blue theme going on. And one or two people have asked me for it. If you guys are interested in getting one of my gear, let me know. Happy to give you a cost price, slight small margin on top for me to make sure that it's worth sending to you. Let me know. But if not, I just, how would they say, love flexing my own gear. Right, let me stop the chit chat, flip the camera around, and show you the new world of Lexus and the Android Auto world. Alright, peace and love, take care. Okay, so that's it guys. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the Android Auto, seeing the camera front and back. I know it's a bit sunny, but I'm hoping you're able to see that through the window. But yes, so what's the moral of the story? Don't go cheap, pay a bit extra, and go with reputable installers. Alright, take care. Peace and love.